catches both our eyes. Driver doesn't know we're saying last goodbyes. Hands in your lap, you're twisting your ring. Streetlights passing like a movie scene. We don't talk, but the silence screams, full of all our most and broken dreams. You slide your shoulder just out of reach, like every word we're scared to speak. There are echoes in the taxi of every I love you we used to say, bouncing off the windows, fading with the city lights away. If this is where our story ends, let it end with honesty, my friend. These echoes in the taxi will haunt me when you're gone. There are echoes in the taxi of every I love you we used to say, bouncing off the windows, fading with the city lights away. If this is where our story ends, let it end with honesty, my friend. These echoes in the taxi will haunt me when you're gone. When you step into the rain, will you look back once again? Will you hear me when I say I loved you more than I could explain? When you step into the rain, will you look back once again? Will you hear me when I say I loved you more than I could explain? Your right here is nothing, just couldn't sleep. But I know you're nothing, always runs too deep. Three little bubbles dancing on the screen. Feel like an ocean crashing over me. Everything is like a drum inside my chest. Another secret flooding to confess. We're drowning in a sea of what we type, afraid to say it out loud in real life. Your tidal wave text pull me under the blue. Every notification's another I love you. We surf around the words we really mean on a glowing, endlessly refreshing sea. If we keep on riding, we're gonna break on the shore of everything we're scared to say. So meet me where the water ends, and say it with your voice instead. You send a selfie with your eyes half closed. Right, I'm fine, but your tired face shows. You say I miss the way we used to talk. I say then why are we still hiding in this box? So we ding is like a drum inside drop our phones like anchors to the floor. Walk out and knock on each other's doors. If this wave is gonna drag us in, I'd rather drown holding in. Your tidal wave text pull me under the blue. Every notification's another I love you. We surf around the words we really mean. On a glowing endlessly, we're facing sea. With tidal wave text, with tidal wave text, your tidal wave text. Heart rate, heart rate. Then only silence when we're fed. Heart rate, heart rate. Then only silence when we're fed.
This show again, same season, same man.
Scrolling past our pictures like a TV guide. Every episode's a different way we try. We're pilot sparks in the mid-season glow. Then we lost the plot before the finale show. I've seen the scene 1,000 times, the part where you say we'll be fine. But even with the volume down, your leaving still feels way too loud. I'm stuck in a rerun of us. Same old script still gets me every time it cuts. Even though I know exactly how it ends, I sit through the credits like we're more than friends. Change the channel, but nothing's new. Every storyline just reminds me of you, yeah. Your toothbrush, those stars in the bathroom scene. Your jacket's the villain in my washing machine. I try to binge on someone else's eyes, but they don't match the color of your life. I'm stuck in a rerun of us. Same old script still gives me every time it cuts. Even though I know exactly how it ends, I sit through the credits like we're more than friends. Change the channel, but nothing's new. Every storyline just reminds me of you, yeah. Maybe I should cancel this show. Stop renewing seasons of letting go. But my heart keeps paying for another year just to see you standing. But I'm not done. Same show, same you. Rerun of us. Hit the gas. Let's go. Let's go. Your hand on the wheel, my feet on the dash. We're chasing the dawn like a camera flash. Air in our lungs tastes like energy drinks. We're painting the road in electric pink.
No navigation, we're lost on purpose.
Playing our song through a broken surface.
Tomorrow wants us back in place. Tonight we're outrunning every trace.
We're a high-speed daydream, burning through the city like a movie scene. Windows down, heartbeats loud, screaming every still room for two? You got promoted to a different side of town, a bigger desk, a bigger view for looking down. You say you're happy, but your eyes look gray, like the skyline stole your color away. Your calendar is full of names I've never heard, but I still know the rhythm of your unspoken words. You're moving up, I'm scared of falling through into a place where there's no room for two. Tell me there's room for two in your brand new life, between the rooftop bars and the business flights. I don't care how high your tower grows, if I'm still the one you're coming home to hold. You can chase your dreams, I'll cheer for you. Just don't forget I'm part of them too. Tell me there's room for two. You're answering emails all through our dates. Your dinner's cold, but your deadlines can't wait. I trace your name in the condensation glass, wondering how long this in between will last. Let's make a promise on this kitchen floor. No success is worth a locked up door. If we can't fit both our hearts inside, then we'll build a different kind of life. There's room for two in your brand new life, between the rooftop bars and the business flights. I don't care how high your tower grows, is that still the one you're coming home to hold? Tell me there's room. Is there still room? You whisper always for you.
Seventeenth floor, key in the door. There's a dent in the wall from our first big fight, where your suitcase hit at 3 a.m. that night. Kitchen still smells like burned midnight toast. The neighbors probably think I moved away, but I'm just living with the ghosts we made. Every room's an echo of your name. Nothing in this apartment feels the same. Apartment 17B, still holding on to you and me. Every light switch, every squeaky stair remembers how we used to be a pair. I try to repaint all the memories, but the color bleeds through everything I see. Yeah, I'm living in a museum of used to be in apartment 17B. There's a ring on the table from your coffee mug, where you'd sit and drown in your Monday blues. I still hear your playlist through the thin old walls, even though they say you're gone for good and all. Apartment 17B, still holding on to you and me. Every light switch, every squeaky stair remembers how we used to be a pair. I try to repaint all the memories, but the color bleeds through everything I see. Yeah, I'm living in a museum of used to be. One day I'll hand the key with another view. But I know that somewhere in the floor our laughter's written like a secret score. Apartment 17B. Apartment 17B. 17th floor, key in the door, it's still yours.
We were broke, so we skipped the bars, bought cheap lemonade and watched the passing cars. Sat on the curb in our Friday best, laughing about the future like it's all a test. No velvet ropes, no fancy lights, just plastic cups and open skies. But I swear I've never felt so rich as when you leaned in for that first kiss. Late night lemonade under streetlight rain, you and I pretending we don't feel the cold again, talking about the dreams we'll chase someday, but loving how we're stuck right here today. If this is all we ever get, I won't have a single regret with you in late night lemonade. Your shoes were ruined by the summer storm, but you just danced like the clouds were yours. Said if we wait for perfect days to come, we'll miss the ones that feel like this one. Late night lemonade under streetlight, you and I pretending we don't feel the cold again, talking about the dreams we'll chase someday, but loving how we're stuck right here today. Years from now when life gets loud, if we're lost inside the crowd, take my hand and we'll escape, find a corner, recreate. Years from now when life gets loud, if we're lost inside the crowd, take my hand and we'll escape, find a corner, recreate.
Feels like space, put your hands in mine. Everyone is talking in a language I don't get. Smiles like wallpaper, filters on the internet. I've been feeling alien in my own skin, till I saw your eyes and they pulled me in. You said I don't really fit here too. I laughed and said that maybe I fit with you. Two misfits spinning in a crowded room, orbiting each other like a private moon. Wrong planet, right you. I don't care where we are as long as it's us two. If the whole world's speaking noise, we'll be whispering our choice. Yeah, I've never felt so understood, in a place that never felt that good. This might be the wrong planet, but I found the right you. We sneak to rooftops when the parties start to sting, swap conspiracy theories about everything. You say maybe we were sent here as a joke. I say if that's true, we're the punchline of hope. You said I don't really fit here too. I laughed and said that maybe I fit with you. Two misfits spinning in a crowded moon. Oh, wrong planet, right you. I don't care where we are as long as it's us two. If the whole world's speaking noise, We climb the rusty ladder to the midnight air. City breathing slowly like it doesn't care. You light a cigarette you'll never even smoke. Say you like the way it looks in photos. We're both running from the things we are, hiding out above the traffic and cars. If the world below decides to break, we'll be safe up on this fire escape. This is our fire escape, love. High above the noise, just the two of us. Windows glowing like 1,000 stars, but you're the only light in my arms. If everything's burning down below, we'll let it go, let it go. As long as we're holding on above in our fire escape, love. You draw constellations in the city glow. Turn the planes to comets, flying way too low. You say you promise me that when this ends, we won't pretend we were only maybe in the daylight we'll be strangers again, passing on the stairs like we never were friends. But when the moon pulls us back to this place, I'll know the map of every line on your face. You say you're fine, yeah, living on your own, posting little stories from a different zone, smiling with your coffee and your brand new friends. But I can hear the echo that you still pretend.
We were fireworks over empty streets, burned too fast, fell too deep. Now a stranger scrolling past a ghost, but I still know you better than most.
So call me at midnight.
When the city's gone and your walls are thin,
Call me at midnight.
when you're tired of lying to yourself again.
You don't have to say you miss me, I can hear it in the quiet on the line.
Call me at midnight.
And I'll answer like I never left your side. I kept your sweater in the second. Try to throw it out, but I just closed the door. Your playlist still is waiting on my phone. Every little chorus like a stepping stone. We were movie scenes without an end, half a song that never been. Now we're playing roles we shouldn't play, but I dropped them all if you would say, call me at midnight.
on the other side of every I'm alright.
We don't need an explanation, a perfect alibi. It's just a broken little truth
Whispered in the night.
Call me at midnight. Call me at midnight. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, out of my head, in my phone. I changed the sheets, I moved the bed, threw your old shirt off the chair we shared. I cleaned the room like I could clean my mind, but every little corner's got your ghost inside. My friends keep saying just delete the past, but I scroll too slow and I feel too fast. Every picture's like a tiny time bomb. I tap on and suddenly you're back on. I got you out of my head, but you're still in my phone, living in the pixels where we used to call home. Every little memory in a 4K glow hurts more than the night that you let me go. I can block your number, change my tone, but I can't unfollow what my heart's been shown. You're out of my head, but you're still in my phone. Your contact name is staring like a dare, half a heartbeat from what if you're still there. I write a message I will never send, backspace every word right at the end. I swear that I'll be over you someday, but you keep auto-playing in my brain. When the screen lights up at 2 AM, I still hope the notification's you again. Maybe one day I'll upgrade my life to a brand new sky. But until I learn to live alone, I'll be fighting with this telephone. Swipe left, swipe right, still you. New life, new night, same you. I'm stuck in the cloud where we came undone. I got you out of my out of my head, out of my head, out of my head, in my phone.
I type out, hey, how have you been? Then stare at it and hit delete again. Your name is still pinned at the very top, like my heart just never got the memo to stop. My friends say I should let you go, but they don't see what I still know. Every memory's a notification, I can't mute the situation. You're the blue message bubble I never sent, all these unsaid words that I can't defend. We're a half-written story on a broken screen, pause between what if and maybe it's been. If I press send, would you answer at all? Let it flow like we learned to fall. You're the blue message bubble I never sent but always hold. I see you online at 2 routine. Same old time and same old dream. Maybe you're just doing what I do, hovering above my name too. We used to talk until the sunrise. Now we only meet in backup drives. But if you ever feel the same, you know my number hasn't changed. You're the blue message bubble. We were standing in the back row, too shy for the floor. Both of us pretending we'd been here before. You cracked a glow stick, drew a circle on my hand. Said now you're part of my secret band. The bass hit like thunder in a plastic cup. Our worries melted as the lights went. My sense of dark. Every step we took ignited spark. We got glow stick hearts in a blackout room. Every move we make is a burst of neon bloom. If we bend, we shine. If we break, we blaze, lighting up the night with our electric waves. Let the daylight think we're falling apart. the people we were. Let the flame erase the faces that hurt. But even when the paper turns to smoke in the air, I still see us standing like we're always there. We can touch the color, let the memories fade, but the heat of your hand on mine will remain. Yeah, we're burning Polaroids, but I still feel the void. Years went by and now we barely speak, passing like strangers on the Weeknd street. But every now and then my phone will show a filtered version of that golden glow. If I could frame just one last night before we lost the will to fight, I'd capture you beneath those lights before we set our past alight. Let the pictures curl and turn to ash. We were too bright, we burned too fast. But I won't say it was a waste. I still taste the lemonade you laced. Burning up Polaroids. But I still feel the void. 5, 4, 3, 2. Let go.
Another week of boss fights in fluorescent halls, coffee stains in meeting rooms with paper walls. You text me, I've had way too much of this. I say meet me at the corner, I've got one last wish.
We're ticking like a bomb on a Friday clock, hands on 10 and 2, ready for the shock. When the city turns its volume up, we're pouring all our trouble in a plastic cup.
Let's crash into the weekend like we don't care, like tomorrow never put its name on our calendar. We'll scream till all the stress falls off our lungs, dance until the skyline's coming undone.
If Monday finds us broken, we'll pretend we never learned how not to dream again.
Now we crash into the weekend. Now we crash into the weekend. You're laughing with your tie around your head. We turn the subway seats into a VIP bed. The DJ plays a song we used to hate, but with you beside me, every chorus sounds great. Let's crash into the weekend like we don't care, like tomorrow never put its name on our calendar. We'll scream till all the stress falls off our lungs, dance until the skyline's coming undone.
If Monday finds us broken, we'll pretend we never learned how not to dream again.
Now we crash into the weekend.
Maybe we're just kids with better shoes, but I don't wanna lose this reckless truth that
Met you on a Monday in a crowded train. Both our headphones on, different worlds, same rain. You tapped my shoulder just to ask the time, but something in that moment started keeping time with mine. You laughed and said you hate the morning rush. I said I only love it when I see you much. Since then every sunrise feels like this, a sleepy little chance I never wanna miss. You don't know the way you light up all my days, like a secret chorus hiding in the gray. Every time I see you walking in, my heart starts playing that song again. You're the one track I never hit skip on, playing in my head even when the sound is gone. Every little look is a melody, tangled in the rhythm of my memory. If the world gets loud and the colors flip, I'll still turn you up, never hit skip. Yeah, you're my favorite bit, the one track I never hit skip. We started sharing earbuds on the evening ride, trading tiny stories that we used to hide. You told me all the things that keep you up at night. I told you I get scared of getting feelings right. Now my friends all tease me cause I smile at screens, typing out a message then deleting what it means. But every time your name begins to glow, it feels like my heart just stole the show. I could listen to 1,000 different tunes, but nothing ever sounds the way you do. You turn an ordinary subway line into a moving, glowing piece of time. You're the one track I never hit skip on, playing in my head even when the sound is gone. Every little look is a melody, tangled in the rhythm of my memory. If the world gets loud and the colors flip, I'll still turn you up, never hit skip. Yeah, you're my favorite bit, oh baby, the one track I never hit skip. Maybe one day we'll be running late, living in a small shared apartment space. Bills on the table, shoes by the door, wondering how we ever asked for more. And when the noise of life begins to rise, I press pause, look into your eyes, say remember when this all began, on that boring train with shaky hands. Don't change the song, don't fade away, stay on repeat, stay on replay. I'll hold this feeling, let it stick. You're the track I never hit skip. You're the one track I never hit skip on, playing in my head even when the sound is gone. Every little look is a melody, tangled in the rhythm of my memory. If the world gets loud and the colors flip, I'll still turn you. Don't go yet, the night's not done.
The party's turned to whispers, bottles on the floor. Your friends are in a taxi, waiting by the door. You say you've got an early morning flight, but your eyes are saying I'm not ready for goodbye.
The speakers playing our forgotten song, we're the only two still singing along. If this is where the story wearing my old hoodie, trading body heat. You tell me all the reasons that it can't work out, but every single reason leaves a little doubt. Maybe in the morning we'll laugh at this, blame it on the music or the midnight kiss. If the first light hits your face and my heart still runs this race, will you stay? Will you stay? Don't go yet. The sunrise looks better with you.
You've got galaxies on your laces. You showed up late with constellations on your shirt, glitter on your sneakers and a grin full of dirt. You said you trip on the pavement, chasing the moon. I said keep doing that and I'll be falling for you soon. You don't believe you're anything special, but your chaos got its own kind of level. Every word you say rewrites my sky, turning boring nights to fireflies. You got stardust on your sneakers, leaving trails across the floor. Every step's a little brighter than the one before. If I follow where you're going, I might finally understand how a meteor like you could ever hold my hand. Yeah, you say you're just a mess in a t-shirt, but you're the universe that makes my feet hurt from chasing all that stardust on your sneakers. We jump the fence to watch the city from above. You spill your fears like a telescope of love. You say I'm scared I'll never make it anywhere. I say you already changed my whole atmosphere. One day when your name's up in the sky on some marquee sign we can't deny, I still remember when it all began, with dirty shoes and shaking hands. You got stardust on your sneakers, leaving trails across the floor. Every step's a little brighter than the one before. If I follow where you're going, I might finally understand how a meteor like you could ever hold my hand. Yeah, you say you're just a mess in a t-shirt. You're the universe that makes my feet hurt from chasing all that stardust. Galaxies on your laces. I'll keep chasing. Woke up with confetti tangled in my hair. Phone at 4%, lipstick everywhere. Photos of us dancing on the kitchen floor. Looks like we turned my house into a world tour. Neighbors asking what was that last night. We just laugh and say we're living life. If there's a rule, yeah, we broke it twice, but I never felt so alive. I've still got glitter on my sneakers, from the chaos of your living room. We were shouting all the lyrics, like the world would end at noon. If growing up means losing this, then I don't wanna be that old. I've Swiping ID cards at some glass door gate. But I'll still feel your hand in mine every time the streetlights shine. I've still got glitter on my sneakers. I've still got glitter on my sneakers. I've still got glitter on my sneakers.
You found an old account I never used, full of high school pictures and a different you. Different hair, different friends, different dreams. Same crooked smile, ripping through the seams. You laughed and said, who even is that guy? I said, someone that I sometimes wish could try to tell you now with all the words we lack, that I loved you since before we had our act. You're the password to my past, the secret code I never cracked. Every memory door I've closed, you're still the key I can't subtract. I've changed my username 100 times, but you're the headline in my archives. If I could log out of everything I've known, I'd still sign into you. You're alone. We scroll through posts where you were holding someone else. I joke about your choices, you defend your younger self. But in between the comments and the grainy line, I see the same soft heart I get to hold at night. To my past, the secret code I never cracked. Every memory door I've closed, you're still the key I can't subtract. I've changed my username 100 times, but you're the headline in my archives. If I could log out of everything I've known, let's hit forget on all the shame, reset the fears, not our names. If love's a system that can crash, we'll write a batch. You're the password to my past, the secret code I never cracked. Every memory door I've closed, you're still the key I can't subtract. I've changed my username 100 times. You're the headline in my archive. If I could log out of everything I've known, type it in. You're still the one I get back. We're bigger than the city lights tonight. You said you're tired of being background noise, of watching other people live your joys. But when you walk in, all the colors change, like every neon sign is spelling out your name. You keep your headphones on like a disguise, but I can hear the stadium in your eyes. Baby, you were never made for small. Your headline waiting on a wall. You're my midnight billboard on the skyline, lighting up the dark part of my life. Every single heartbeat is a tagline, telling me you're gonna be my highlight. If the world is just a crowded street, you're the only light I ever need. Yeah, we're shining over all that noise. My midnight billboard, my citywide choice. My citywide choice. We dance on top of parking lots and fears, turn all the honking horns into a cheer. You if none of this is real, I say then why does every moment feel like steel? You're my midnight billboard on the skyline, lighting up the dark part of my life. Every single heartbeat is a tagline, telling me you're gonna break my highline. Hey! One day they'll put our names in lights, call it luck, not all the nights we doubted every step we took, but still rewrote the storybook. You're my midnight bill on the skyline, lighting up the dark part of my life. Every single heartbeat is a tagline, telling me you're gonna be my highlight. You're my midnight bill. Stay with me till daylight. Yeah.
Train doors close, here we go.
Your head is on my shoulder, ticket in your hand. We missed the last bus home again. Wasn't part of the plan.
Graffiti on the window spelling out our fate.
Two tired kids who stayed out way too late. The carriage hums our favorite tune, flickering lights like a broken moon. If time stood still between these stops, I swear I'd never get old. It's 2 a.m. on the subway, our reflections dancing in the dirty glass. No one else around to judge us, so we let our hearts move way too fast. If the world outside is falling, I don't wanna know, I'll just stay lost between stations with you. At 2 a.m. on the subway,
You trace your name and fog upon the pain.
right mind beside it like a secret game. You say if this train could just turn to the stars, I'd ride forever sitting where you are. It's 2 a.m. on the subway, our reflections dancing in the dirty glass. No one else around to judge us, so we let our hearts move way too fast. If the world outside is falling, I don't wanna know, I'll just stay lost between stations with you. One day we'll afford a better life, taxi rides and early nights. But I think we'll miss this heavy air, metal seats and neon glare. Doors open, doors close, but you're my home.
Neon city hearts. Yeah. Taxi lights are painting gold across your face. 2 a.m. and yet we're spinning like a disc in space. You laugh and say we're way too old for teenage dreams, but every little look you give me turns my blood to steam. We said no more getting carried away, but we're halfway home and we still wanna stay under street lights, making my jacket, though you're never really cold. You say you like the way it smells like something old. We said we'll keep both our feet on the ground, but the bass is loud and we love the sound of your whisper cutting right through the beat, like the only melody I need. Neon city hearts beating in the dark, running every red light just to feel a spark. We're too young to slow down, too old to restart, but tonight we're shining. Neon city hearts, oh, don't let the night fall apart. Stay close, stay close, stay close. Neon city hearts, stay close, stay close. Neon city. Maybe in the morning we'll say we went too far, blaming all the glitter and the wishes on the bar. But right now all I know is when you take my hand, every broken piece of me can finally understand. Neon city hearts beating in the dark, beating every red just to feel a spark. We're too young to slow down, too old to restart, but tonight we're shining. Neon city hearts. Neon city heart, fade out with the lights, but not from my heart.
Oh, 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 oh. You walked in like a glitch in the system. Every head turned, yeah, the room had to listen. I was fine, sipping something on my own. Then you laughed and my gravity was gone. Tried to play it cool, but my cheeks went red. Every word I knew just left my head. You said hi, and suddenly the night exploded into color lights. You're my supernova crush, blowing up my quiet world in one rush. Every little look is a meteor shower, heart going wild at 1,000 miles an hour. If this is just a phase that's gonna fade, let it burn. I don't wanna be saved. You're my supernova. Supernova crush. Supernova crush. Supernova crush. Supernova crush. We talked until the DJ packed his decks. Lights came up, but we weren't finished yet. You drew your number on my wrist in gold. Said, call me when your courage grows. Oh, you're my supernova crush, blowing up my quiet world in one rush. Every little look is a meteor shower, heart going wild at 1,000 miles an hour. If it's just a phase that's gonna fade,
Your phone is buzzing like a broken heart. You said you're tired of living double lives. One for the screen, one when the camera's gone. You've been lonely with a million people watching on. So I stole your notifications, hid them in my hand, pulled you through the city like it's no man's land. We found a rooftop with a dying light, said let's disappear from every satellite. Let's go offline, offline with you. No signal, just the sound of what is true. We'll trade our likes for real-time laughs, trade our filters for the shadows that we cast. If the whole world's searching, we'll be out of view. I don't need the internet to fall for you. Tonight, I just wanna be offline, offline with you. We made a blanket fort from office coats, stole paper cups and called them fancy toasts. You told me secrets you would never post. I swear they're prettier than anything you've ever posed. Let's go offline, offline with you. No signal, just the sound of what is true. We'll trade our likes for real-time laughs, trade our filters for the shadows that we cast. If the whole world's searching, we'll be out of view. I don't need the internet to fall for you. Tonight, I just wanna be offline, offline with you. Maybe someday they'll drag us back to status bars and endless trash. But promise me when life gets loud, we'll find a quiet corner, shut it down. Let's go offline, offline with you. No signal, just the sound of what is true. We'll trade our likes for real-time laughs, trade our filters for the shadows that we cast. If the whole world's searching, we'll be out of view. I don't need the internet to fall for you. Tonight, I just wanna be offline, offline with you. Airplane mode till sunrise, offline with you.
You left more than just a hoodie. You left your golden hoodie hanging on my chair. Smells like your perfume and electric air. I wear it in the mornings when the city's gray, like a piece of sunlight that forgot to fade. People on the street think it's just my style. They don't know it's all made of all your smiles. Every zip of tooth has seen our nights. Every pocket knows our fights. You're my golden hoodie wrapped around my heart. Even though the label says we're falling apart, I can't throw it out, can't let it go. It's the only warmth I've ever known. If someday you wanna find your way back to me, I'll be waiting in the doorway where you left that piece. Yeah, you're still my golden hoodie. Laundromat attendant says it's wearing thin, but I keep hitting delicate again and again. Threadbare cuffs from pulling on my sleeves. Every anxious hour that you weren't with me. People on the street think it's just my style. They don't know it's armor made of all to the scene, our nights. Every pocket knows our fights. You're my golden hoodie wrapped around my heart. Even though the label says we're falling apart, I can't throw it out, can't let it go. It's the only warmth I've ever known. If someday you wanna find your way back to me, maybe one day it will tear into like the version of myself I knew with you. But even when the fabric's gone, your color's gonna linger on. Even though the label says we're falling apart, I can't throw it out, can't let it go. It's the only warmth I've ever known. If someday you wanna find your way back to me, you left more than just a hoodie. You left me gold.
I made a playlist with your name last June. Just a couple songs that reminded me of you. Now it's got 100 and it keeps on growing. Every little rhythm where your memories glowing.
Shuffle, it's another deja vu. Every chorus feels like deja vu. Friends say I should just delete it all, but my finger always seems to stall.
I've got a playlist with your name.
Every track a little flame. From the first hello to the final fight. All our history in 4-minute bites. Maybe one day I'll press clear, but not while your echo's still here. You're the album I never released, living on repeat in me.
There's a song we played that rainy night.
Dancing in the kitchen in the fridge light.
Yeah.
There's the one you sang off key in the car. I still hear your voice on every bar. Ooh.
I've got a playlist with your name.